Kia ora, my name is Gaz and this is Broadus coverage of the Faultline Fury 2020. There's 1 point separating Blair and Chris, and also joining us on this third round is Luca LaBelle and Mitch Hudson. This card of 6 is teeing off from hole 7. Let's have a quick rundown.
Hole 7. Most people play with the sidearm skip shot, and I think that's the best choice. I can remember nailing it a few times with the old Discraft Eclipse. Let's go again.
There's not really a lot separating these players, so it could be an interesting round. With Blair breaking the mould with a backhand throw. Most players on this hole use a sidearm technique. And here's the sidearm technique perfected by Carson right around the corner. And then a similar shot from Luca right around the corner. Not quite for Jack, just hit a tree. Mitch with some more problems with trees. Possibly had something to do with the backhand. Mind you, I'm just biased.
Get right. Lovely.
Good recovery there from Mitch. Chris was so fast off the tee, I missed his drive, but here's his second throw. Luca's second throw. Carson's third throw. Chris gunning for par. Okay, let's have a look at the scoreline as they putt out. Hole 7.
Tee number 8, classic hardcourts hole. We've passed these trees out into the open for your par chances, and there's a stone fence running alongside, OB, of course, on the left.
There's a nice shot from Blair, right out around the trees, in a handy position. We'll be happy with that. And a lovely shot from Chris. He makes it through that gap. Makes it look easy. But it's not. Shot around there to the right a little bit. Might be in a little bit of trouble. Carson. Lovely shot from Carson. Right around the corner again. You just see it bouncing. Mitch's recovery shot from inside a tree, not too bad. Chris's shot from the right of the basket, nice looking shot. Good recovery shots, these guys. Jack Ryan from the side of a bank under a tree. And a good recovery shot. These guys must have had a good breakfast, I tell you. Blair. I think he's going to go for it or lay it up. Oh, he just hits it. Beautiful. Threes all round for everybody. As we wind it up, we'll have a look at the scores. Get ready for hole 9.
Hole is a nice chance. There used to be a tree in the way, so it's a lot easier than it used to be.
Blair tees off and gets the dreaded roll. Oh well, that's what happens sometimes on these holes. Chris tries to whittle the disc on, but the hill didn't like it. Jack Ryan on the tee box. Now he just puts it up just under the tree to the right of the basket. Should be handy. Mitch Hudson there with a very useful shot. Stands him in good chance for a birdie. And just as I was zooming back there, Luca throws one up there. Looks quite handy as well. Now Carson. Nice powerful shot from Carson. Due to a technical malfunction, I've lost all my sound. In other words, I pulled the mic out accidentally. So I'm going to give you some music here. We'll throw in a few chain sounds to make it real. It only lasts for a couple of holes. I'm sorry, folks. A little bit of a spit out there for Chris. Pretty unfortunate. Luca lines up a birdie shot. Oh, he's nailed it. I love the way he runs towards the basket and collects it. Seems to be happening quite a bit. So Mitch and Luca take out a birdie each, and it's pars for everyone else. Hole 9. Hole 10. A tight technical little hole with bush surrounding each side. Quite a few people get caught up in the trees in this little one. The scores are looking very even. Blair and Chris battling it out, and the rest are just 1 or 2 points behind. Mitch tees up. He's got nice fours, Mitch. Blair with a standard throw approach. And Chris pointing away with his beautiful sidearms. Whoops, looks like Jack's got to kick off the trees there. Jack trying to salvage something from a very bad position in the bushes there. You can see Chris getting a little disappointed there with that throw. A little bit of frustration creeping in. Well, nobody seems to have a good hole there. That's why there's no chain sounds. Mitch misses this putt. Jack gets a 5, goes out of bounds off that tree. I don't think anybody's happy at all. It's always a little bit annoying when the basket is not that far away from the tee off. Psychology is it?
T11, the elevated tee again. This is the same, except there's more trees in the way, including this bunker tree, which always seems to catch a few people out.
Blair gets away okay, but Chris runs into a bit of trouble on the famous bunker tree. Jack just manages to squeeze it round to the left hand side of the track. They're just going to lay one up here, I think. Nice. Mitch just lays one up. Another birdie to the energetic Luca. Running up and getting it out again. And one from Carson as well.
The hill rises up in front of this tee, what makes it a lot more difficult. It's also quite difficult to film. An interesting hole though.
Luca is now even par. Carson is 1 point behind. Blair just keeps throwing pars. And Chris, he's succumbing to the psychology of disc golf. Blair with a nice forehand drive. Lovely shot. Jack with a very useful looking shot. It's got the distance, that's for sure. Here's Luca in his birdie attempt. He's so fired up he might even get this. Oh, very close. Hits the thing. Bang. Carson wisely just lays it up. And Chris does the same thing. Both these players have played this course a few times and then they realise about this hill in the bush. And that was a close attempt from Jack. Puzzle round that time. I think Blair only has to make one little mistake, Chris is hoping, and I'll be in.
There we have a local legend walking past, Ryan Keto. Hole 13, a lot closer than before, so players have got to be careful not to push it too far over the bank.
Luca took the tee, by the way. I always seem to miss him, he's pretty quick. Just over the brow of the hill there. Carson and then Mitch. Very handy looking shots. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Blair. It just rolls up under the tree. You can just see it on the trunk. That's the tree by the hole I'm talking about. Looking quite serious on this one. Oh, what a nice looking shot. Straight in there by the tree. Should be an easy birdie. And that one looks pretty handy from Jack as well. Here's Luca. Oh, beautiful shot from Luca. Pity it's not for a birdie. But great putt. Jack with his birdie. Blair just picks it up and throws it in. And we'll have a look at the scores now. Oh, look at that. With Blair and Chris both getting a par, it leaves Blair 5 under par.
You actually see the basket from the tee, as you see my little tee marker in the middle there. And it's pretty straightforward, except the usual guardian trees on the green.
And now we have Mitch on the tee box. Not a bad drive. Oh, he's pushed it over a little bit to the right, just down the slope a little bit. Blair's not letting up. This beautiful drive from Blair. 3 or 4 metres from the hole. Not bad there, shot from Chris. And now Jack steps up. See Jack's disc just hitting the tree and bouncing further away from the hole this time. Lucas just steps up and has a lovely shot. Stands him in good stead for a birdie that one. He seems quite happy. Carson coming in from the side, same as Mitch. I think they'll say goodbye to their birdie chances on this hole. And there's Luca with another birdie. He's playing quite well. Let's hope he can continue. So with that birdie, Blair moves to 6 under. Chris is still 4 under, 2 points behind, and I'm sure he's going to catch up. He's determined.
Hole 15's tee. I didn't really have any good footage. There's Jack Ryan there chasing a little bit of the course markings. Just shows you it is windy here in Wellington. And here's Andy Davey doing a little flick around the corner. And there's the basket just hiding here under the trees.
Blair tees off, gets a nice shot around the corner. Looking good. And then Chris stands up. He knows he's only a couple of points behind. He knows he can catch up. And that's a nice throw too from Chris. Mitch stands up, well controlled shot, gets nicely around the corner, and that's all that we want on this hole, get around the corner. Jack does the same thing, and in a moment I'll remember that I haven't got the microphone plugged in. Welcome back to the sounds of the birds and the nature and the sound of chains. Nice little upshot there from Mitch, and it's good to hear the sounds of nature again, isn't it, folks? Carson with a delicate little sidearm there, and here comes Blair. Beautiful upshot there from Jack. I don't know how these players can concentrate on these beautiful settings here at Harcourt Park.
Good bird, bro.
It's just a stunning day. There's a couple of near misses from Jack and Luca. You can feel their frustration. Just nearly there, but not quite. Jack ends up with a 4, and everybody else gets par. Yeah, you can begin to see what I mean about the psychology of disc golf. See the frustration as Jack walks away from that, picking it out of the basket.
Hole 16. This is the actual fault line, and this is what the Faultline Fury is all about.
That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Yeah.
Blair tees off. Nice little shot. Straight through.
That's alright. 159 grams.
And Chris lands one right next to the basket. Beautiful.
Job, Mitch. Yeah, great job, man. Job, bro.
As the unauthorised commentator Chris says, great shot, Mitch. Carson, however, manages to hit a tree.
Nice. That's cheeky.
Nice. Carson on the recovery shot.
Yeah.
What's the bounce one in?
Hallelujah.
Clever. This is how no disc golfer wants to hear the dull thud, not the clink of the chains. Both Jack and Blair luck out there. And Luke and LaBelle with another signature birdie trot. I love it. One to watch. Chris will be breathing a sigh of relief to get one shot back on Blair. A handy little birdie for Mitch. Very nice. Luca and Mitch have made the second round an interesting match. But with Chris 1 point away from Blair, I think we can see some fireworks later on in this match. Thanks for watching this much delayed coverage of the Faultline Fury 2020. We'll see you soon on Road Disc with the second half of the third round of the Faultline Fury.